Hi, welcome to Hardy Classics. And today we're going to talk about this little car. It's probably the smallest little car I've got in the collection. Well, it is the smallest little car I've got in the collection, and probably one of the rarest little cars. It's an Atco Training Car, and I'll tell you a few things about it. Built in 1939, the plan was to sell these cars to schools and training colleges. But schools and colleges could get it on a really low HP rates. It couldn't have come out at the worst time, with World War II looming. Atco built 250, and by September in 1939, the whole project was cancelled. It was rumoured that there was 200 built, and with the parts that were left in the spare cars, they were broken up and used as 12-volt generating sets in tanks. Also, with petrol rationing, cars really needed to be, good mile to the gallon. So these cars were actually registered, and this little car would do 80 miles to the gallon if you could squeeze in it. They're just a rare little thing. Right, let's go through the controls. Basically, it's got full car-like controls. It's got a clutch and a brake, gear stick, neutral, forward and reverse. Move up onto the steering column. This is your accelerator on here. So you've got your accelerator on here, which isn't too different to a car built in the 1930s. You've got to remember, a lot of the 1930s cars, they had all sorts of stuff on the steering wheel. They had advanced retard, some of them had hand throttles. So it's up there with them. Moving down the side here, you have a little handbrake on the side, a little ratchet handbrake on the side. And if you're wondering what this lever is, in the middle of the seat, this is how you started it, with a ratchet on the back of the engine. So you pulled it up and it ratcheted it away. If I lift this out, I'll show you. As you can see, you've got this ratchet, this is your clutch, your fuel tank, and there's the little engine in there. We'll go at the back of the car and I'll show you the engine. Basically, that's your engine. All 98 cc's of it. It's a two-stroke, obviously Atco lawnmower makers, so it's built on a lawnmower engine. Simple little thing, only 3 moving parts in a two-stroke engine. Fuel tank, carburetor, little magneto there, exhaust. And it would take the car along, like I say, at about 8 to 10 miles an hour, which doesn't seem much by today's standards. But if you're a little skill kid learning to drive, pretty much all you needed. Well, the Atco Training Car, I don't know how many exist. I know I've got one. I know there's a guy in Sussex got one. There's one in the Bewley Museum, and I'm sure there's one in Gaydon. But apart from that, I don't know where there's any more. I actually cut my holidays short to buy this car. I saw it advertised in an auction when I was in the Canary Islands, and I flew back early because I'd wanted one of these for years. When I was younger, when I first met my wife, there was a bank manager in Durham, where we're from. He had one of these for his kids, and he used to drop it into the garage every year so they could check the brakes, tyres, and generally look over it. Now I think that car is still in a museum down south somewhere, but I'm not sure. And that's the first time I saw one all those years ago, and I thought I've got to have one, and I have. So there you go, the Atco Training Car in the Hardy Classics collection. Bye bye.